What's up, guys? And Navajero here. Wanted to bring you guys this really cool knife that was sent over by a really good friend of the channel. His name will magically appear right here, and I am super thankful. Thank you so much for sending this over. This is actually the first petrified fish I've ever had. So yeah, I was very interested to see how they do their knives, especially because they're more on the budget range, but I've heard that they do a really good job as far as just the overall fit and finish and what you get for your money. So yeah, this one definitely did not disappoint. This is the Petrified Fish, let me tell you exactly, PF818. And then this one is G10 with a G10 kind of stripe in the middle in white. We have a D2 blade, which let me get this out for you guys. Really, really nice stone wash on it. Love that stone wash. Really catches the light right there. And yeah, very basic, knife shape, which is totally fine. I actually really enjoy the shape of this one. Really cool, like swedge right here. Has a flat grind, swedge right here, and then cut swedge right there. So really nice looking blade, I think. Thick, kind of thick right here. I'm not sure of the overall thickness on this one. If I can find it, I'll put it right here so you guys can see how thick that is. Comes down to a nice fine point right here. Nice and pokey, kind of like a spear shape. Drop point, spear shape, whatever you want to call it, but very usable blade. I really did like using this one. I used this one for a couple days at work. This has a not all the way deep carry, but deep carry pocket clip with inset pocket clip, but not inset screws. So the screws are kind of like the mushroom style screws. Nice textured backspacer over here in the back. So that feels really good actually in hand. And yeah, G10, it has, a little bit of texturing here on this outer part, and then it's smooth in the middle. It's indented. If you can see, let me pull it backwards a little bit. It's indented right here, this center part. So yeah, I mean, it's very, very comfortable in hand. This is a good size knife. I'm not sure the dimensions exactly, but I want to say it's about maybe 8 inches. And it fits great in hand. I mean, very ergonomic. The blade or the blade handle right here is, quite minimalistic, but it does have a couple chamfers right here, and then this right here for your thumb or your index and your thumb to roll around, and feels really, really good. I really like how it feels in hand. Nice hand filling. Still have a little extra there, and little bit of jimping right there. I wish they would have gone up maybe a little bit more, maybe double up on that jimping. But the jimping nonetheless is very textury and nice. Not too aggressive, but it is pretty good in hand. Feels good, especially because of the long handle. Your thumb actually does kind of fall right there. Obviously if you want to go ahead and move up a little bit more, there is no jimping. But yeah, this, I think what surprised me the most is the action. This is a flipper only. And if I didn't mention, is D2 steel. I think I did, but yeah, D2 steel, flipper only, but it feels so crisp to flip this. Very, very nice flipping action with that flipper. I usually don't go for flippers. My very first real knife that really got me into it was a flipper only, and I loved it. And since then, I have gotten everything but flippers. So it was really refreshing to have a flipper again, because I kind of forgot, obviously you think you know what you like, and, you go on looking for, types of knives that you like, and you kind of forget, and I forgot how enjoyable it was to have a flipper and to, actuate and flip it. So yeah, it feels really good, really nice, a little nostalgic for me. And yeah, the crispiness of that flipper is really good. But the other thing is this lock bar access is amazing. I wish more companies would give you this lock bar access. I mean, you can see it from there, the cutout right here, and all that lock bar right there that you can just access with your thumb so easily. Running on bearings, so it is really, really smooth. Nice drop down, couple shakes, or one big shake, and it drops down. Nice weight on the blade, so I think that helps as well. And this one actually cut really, really well. I think it helps because of the overall blade shape. It is kind of thicker, but it goes through material really, really well. So really enjoyed carrying this one for sure. When when he sent me out this knife, he asked, or not asked, but he told me that he would I could either keep it or I could do a giveaway with it. Not completely sure yet. I really do like it. I have been enjoying it. The white might be an issue for me just because I always have dirty hands. So that might get marked up and stuff. That's why I haven't really given it hard use at work like I usually do the other knives, just because I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do a giveaway with this one or if I'm going to go in and keep it in the collection. So let me know, guys, is this something you guys would be interested in for a giveaway? Go ahead and comment down below. But yeah, the action on this really surprised me. The lock bar action is perfect in my opinion. And yeah, I can see why people love Petrified fish. It's just a really, really well-made knife for the price. I believe these were going for, I want to say sub $30. Not sure. I will link, I'll have an Amazon link down below so you guys can go ahead and check it out. Let's see. We have Torx right here. T6 for the body screws and the pocket clip, and then I'm assuming this is a T8 for the pivot. Yeah, T8 for the pivot. So yeah, I mean, pretty basic, Torx, T6's body, but yeah, just really classy looking knife. I could definitely see this being a user everyday carry. That's more or less I think what this purpose is for this one right here. And yeah, nice stone wash, like I said. Definitely a good looking knife, and the action is A+. So yeah, I can definitely recommend this one for anybody that likes flippers. Again, I was kind of sleeping on it, but I'm glad that he sent me this over so I could check it out. So big thanks. Always forget to do size comparisons, guys. So here is some size comparisons for you guys. This is up against the CJRB Pyrite Light. So you can tell a little bit bigger than the Pyrite Light. Maybe this one right here. It's kind of one of the bigger ones also. Okay, so a little bit bigger also than the Tactis Frontier. Let's try this one right here. This is the Worn Tack by Precision Knife Works. So pretty much the size of the Worn Tack. I'd say it's the size of the Worn Tack. Okay, and then maybe putting it up against something a little bit bigger, hopefully. This is the CJRB Prado, and the Prado is bigger. So that's a good size comparison right there from smaller, medium, and big boy knife. Yeah, pretty good size right there. Okay, and a couple little other details. Definitely liked the sharpness it came with. Very nice to slice with and cut with. Very easy, glides right through material. Again, robust thickness on this, not the thinnest, but it comes down fairly thin. And yeah, it was very good to cut with. Sharpening choil, not the best. You got a couple sharpenings in there right there, but yeah, I mean, this is definitely really cool for EDC, everyday use. Can definitely get some good cutting done with this. And if you like flippers, man, action is really good on this one. Again, I forgot what it was to have a really good flipper, and this one did not disappoint. I'll probably maybe even add like a quick stud to this, if it's able to take it right there and then have it with kind of the quick stud to be able to deploy with a thumb. That'd be pretty cool too. So yeah, definitely something that you can modify, add on. You could, Rit die this right here. So very cool knife, cool design. David Chen, I have seen his designs before. None come to mind right now, but I've seen his name before on other knives. And yeah, this one's really cool, real classy looking knife. Really nice. action, honestly. That's what really, really surprised me. Cool. Yep. So that's it, guys. That is the Petrified Fish PF818. If you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and like. Please consider subscribing. And if you guys have any recommendations, go ahead and drop them down below. Let me know what you're carrying. Let me know what's in your pockets. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Hope you guys have a good one. Later.